Church, if hustling backwards was a person, it would be Ashley Darby. I got my notes. I hope y'all got yours. Let's get on into this damn mess. Y'all, so to my returning church members, baby, welcomes, and to all my new people, please make sure to smash that subscribe button and to also click that bell notification so you are notified every time that I decide to upload a video. Now listen, my outfit today, baby, is giving lumberjack chic because I was running errands earlier down to the damn Goodyear Automotive Clinic. I was trying to get my safety and my emissions inspection done, and then people talking about how I need 2 new rear tires and it's gonna cost $600. Baby, I had to channel my inner Britney Spears and fly home so I could get back to work, bitch, okay? So listen, I hope y'all got into this first part of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. I did, so let's get on into it. Now, we got to talk about the topic at hand, okay? Because a lot of stuff happened during this reunion. I basically wrote down about 3 main things. And actually, before I do that, let's take a step back. In terms of the fashion, my best dress was Candiace. Okay, I absolutely loved her dress, even though Andy tried to come for her life, basically saying that she was looking like the Cookie Monster or was giving Cookie Monster tease. Listen, eat it all the way up, num, because that dress was fire. Okay, I liked Candiace's dress. I really like Karen's dress, but I'm actually going to do something different, y'all, and I'm going to link a TikTok video that I did just breaking down the reunion looks and the reunion fashions. I'm going to put it in the description. I've never done this before. I hope it works, but y'all check me out on TikTok at DatDamnDasher. I'm an avid watcher of Real Housewives of Potomac, but baby, it just seems like my reviews on it do better on TikTok than they do on YouTube. But baby, I had some time between my appointments today, so I said I'm gonna give it another try. But check me out on TikTok at DatDamnDasher. Now back to the matter at hand. We got to talk about Ashley and this damn prenup. So listen, I was so perplexed by the damn situation that I was rewind it, rewind it back. Honey, I had my glasses on and I was taking notes like a damn paralegal, okay? So let's get on into it. So in Ashley's prenup, everything that Michael came into the relationship with is his. Any money generated during the relationship that can track back to Michael's original money is also his. Mama gets no alimony, no lump sum payment. She does get child support, and there are strict stipulations on spousal support if her situation should become dire, right? She gets the house, but it's a $13,000 a month mortgage that Michael is helping her pay, and she doesn't know how much he's worth. Listen, in the eternal words of Florida Evans from Good Times, baby, damn. Listen, now I understand why Mama was hemming and hawing so much about whether or not she was going to leave Michael, okay? Because it is clear and evident that she is no longer able to afford her lifestyle to the level that she's become accustomed to without that man's money, okay? Listen, the old saying used to be the devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder. Baby, we gonna update that to the devil works hard, but Michael Darby and his attorneys work even harder, all right? Now, Ashley, listen. I never tell anybody anything without giving them a helpful suggestion. So, Mama, I would implore you to run, not walk to your Rolodex, honey, and find Sutton Strack from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills number, okay? Because when Mama divorced her husband, she had her a forensic accountant that found all the money and 2 minor league baseball teams. So, baby, all I'm saying is each one, teach one, phone a friend. And who wants to be a millionaire? Baby, you, okay? So, good luck, Ashley. The other thing I want to say about the situation is I really enjoyed when Candiace got Ashley together, okay? Because I really feel this is kind of like Candiace's victory lap. Like, this whole season was loosely about her, and it was kind of like her redemption season, right? And, you know, she was completely right. She was maligned. She was lambasted incessantly for her mother having such a pivotal role in her finances, okay? And listen, the thing about it is, white people, Asian people, Indian people have been doing this for centuries, okay? Passing down generational wealth. But when it's the black people that's passing down generational wealth, y'all got something to say. Oh, she don't own her house. or her mama own the house, or her mama takes care of her, or her mama gives her money. So what? Okay, there are so many white, Indian, Asian children that basically get a damn trust fund at 18, 25, 30, and they good. They living in the parents' house, they living off of the parents' money or whatever. So I had no problems with it, okay? And Candiace was exactly right, okay? Y'all are making fun. Y'all made fun of her generational wealth, and you could have actually benefited from it, because quiet as it's kept, baby, if Ashley has some generational wealth of her own, she wouldn't be so damn butthurt about how this prenup did not go her own way. And let's move on from there. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Now let's move on to Mia. Now, the thing we got to start with Mia, y'all, is first off, I believe in starting with the good, okay? Mama basically got ahead of her own story, okay? And I think that's her saving grace in the thing. She got ahead of her own story. She told her own story. She narrated her own fall from grace in her own words, okay? And there's power in that. And I really feel like a lot of the other housewives can learn a thing or two from Mia in this scenario, because they all be so, they all are always trying to lie, to hide the truth, to basically downplay what's going on. And then when someone finds a shred of truth and basically starts pulling on the string, the whole house of cards of lies falls on down to the ground, okay? So I think that if, telling your own story in your own words was a person in this situation, it would be Mia, right? So that's the good that we're going to get out the way. Number 2, Mia, I would have hoped that if you knew that this was going to be a subject that Andy and the other women would basically want to talk about, that you would have had all your T's crossed and your I's dotted as to your story, okay? All the hemming and hawing about there's 5 members, or there's 8 members, or there's 3 members, or the 3 overrule the 8, or the 8 outrule the 3, baby. It was so many fractions that my eyes were crossing, okay? And in the eternal words of Diana Ross, I'd have known my story upside down, inside out, and round, okay? And the fact that you didn't made me say, in the situation, okay? And the gag is, baby, you could be telling the truth, okay? Because listen, I done told y'all that my background is in accounting and in corporate America, okay? And I've heard of all these kind of structures in terms of, board of directors, in terms of managing members. And what she said actually made sense. I just think that it didn't do you any favors that it took you so long to get out your damn story, okay? Because by the time that you started hemming and hawing and correcting yourself and going back and forth, it just seemed like it was taking you so long to get it out, so it led people to more alternative theories in terms of you not being actually accurate, right? So we'll see how that goes. I said from the beginning that it was very strange that, Mia was basically moving into this rental house into Potomac and spending $65,000 on a damn renovation on a house that she's renting. Like, the shit didn't make sense. I'm sorry. It didn't. My inner accountant was screaming, because that literally does not make sense unless y'all are in some sort of rental to own type situation. And clearly that's not what it is, because now y'all have been run out of Potomac. Now the people say that, you got run out of Potomac with Gordon and out of this damn business off of some little pesky fraud and embezzlement charges. And listen, I done said from the beginning that Mia's whole demeanor gives me fake, okay? So it doesn't lend credence to your innocence that the people talking about that y'all done taken the good joint chiropractic people money and was using it to fund your damn lifestyle. Now listen, I done told y'all that my background is an accountant. Taking money out of a business that you own is not a crime, okay? People do it all the time in the accounting world. It's called a receivable to owner, okay? Taking money out the business is not the crime. Not putting the money back or taking too much money, that is the crime, okay? And listen, I'm gonna say allegedly, because I don't know the ins and outs of the situation, but suffice to say, then people couldn't have kicked Mia and Gordon out the damn business if they did absolutely nothing. So I don't know exactly what y'all did, but it's giving that y'all did something, okay? So listen. Just like when Robin had to leave her, huge house that we met her with on the show, and she had to move into the townhouse and basically reformat her lifestyle and get herself back together. And now she's basically, on her way back up, at least financially. Hell, if she stays during this season, because how it's looking is that they might fire her ass. Her only saving grace is that Gizelle is her best friend, and apparently Gizelle got an executive producing credit. Y'all, I'm so tongue-tied today and tired. Gizelle got an executive producing credit on the damn show. So maybe she could help Robin out, okay? But listen, back to Mia. Mia, your whole demeanor has given me fake from the beginning, okay? And I'm not saying that you're fake. I'm just saying that your demeanor gives fake. It gives, I'm putting on for the show, I'm putting on for the people, I'm putting on for the cameras, I'm putting on for the business, okay? And sometimes you gotta fall on your ass to get back up on your feet, okay? So I would implore you during this time, mama, it's good that you're getting ahead of your own story, but internalize this period of being down and use it to be as transparent, open, and honest as you can, and also to try to detract from a little bit of that whole fake persona that you seem to have, okay? People love a good comeback story, okay? And I think the people would be here for your story if you came back genuine, honest, open, and transparent. So Mia, I'm pulling for you. I still think that they should give you another season because I'm very interested to see what happens regarding these businesses. What happens when y'all basically absconded in the middle of the night, ran out of Potomac. I'm not saying that y'all allegedly ran out of Potomac and into a damn penthouse in North Bethesda, okay? And had to sell all these damn rental properties left and right and living off your savings. So listen, I think if anything, you have secured your place for next year because people gonna want to see what happens. Now let's move on to a lesser point in terms of Gizelle versus Candiace and Chris. Now they kind of lightly got into this in the latter parts of the episode, and they seem to really it's going to be probably like a featured fight or a featured topic for the next part 2 of the reunion, but we can just get into it lightly. Y'all, I do not come to the damn defense of most of the reality TV men, okay? I don't really feature most of them. But when it comes to Chris Bassett, honey, that is a good white man Savannah, okay? He cooks, he's relatively unproblematic, and he loves him some black women. So in the eternal words of Ina Garten, what could be so bad about that, okay? Now, I do not believe Gizelle's story for a minute, okay? Gizelle is the only housewife on this show that is allowed to come through 7 seasons without having much of a damn storyline of her own. And like I said earlier, honey, Funky Dineva was the one who broke that Mama has an executive producing credit, so that kind of lends credence as to why she's able to skip through all these damn seasons without giving much of her life or doing too much, okay? She seems to be doing more in other people's lives, right? Now, I didn't believe Gizelle from the beginning, and I just feel like Gizelle is the type of person where she knows she needs something to talk about. She's not talking about her own life, and so it's just much easier to take, the Ashley method of basically defense or offense, which is to basically be all up in everybody else's life. Hell, if Ashley was more up in her damn life than everybody else's life, maybe she wouldn't have gotten as screwed as she did in that damn prenup. But listen, I already done covered that lady. Back to Gizelle. Gizelle focuses on everybody else's life because there's either not enough going on in her own life, or it's just easier to basically focus on everybody else's situation, okay? And listen, what are we taught in terms of patterns as children, okay? If you get positively rewarded for something, you gonna keep doing it, okay? And Gizelle keeps getting positively rewarded for negative behavior, so mama keeps going with the damn thing that's lining her bank account, okay? Listen, when it comes to that damn situation in the room, Gizelle, you make all the rules, okay? And that's the part that bothers me so much. You make all the rules, but you're uncomfortable, okay? The man said, let's talk. You said, let's go back to my room, okay? You noticed that your damn glams or your gays weren't there, okay? And at that point in time when you noticed that, all you had to do was turn on your heels and say, let's go down to the bar, let's talk there, right? Instead of doing that, you decided to stay in the room. So to me, listen, you may have felt uncomfortable. I'll give you that, being in the hotel room with a married man and you're a single lady. But just like Andy said, Are we in the Victorian era, okay? Is a single woman not allowed to be in a damn hotel room with a married man and is not able to control herself, or the married man is not able to control himself? It's not like he's like, foaming at the mouth for you and your neck, Gizelle, okay? So listen, I think you were safe in the damn room. So I don't know how you felt uncomfortable, but listen, it's exactly what Candiace was saying. If you felt uncomfortable, baby, it's completely negated by your actions, okay? Because you held onto this morsel in a gimme gotcha fashion in order to bring it up later, jump on the bandwagon, and have something to talk about, okay? So I'm with Candiace. You can take that apology and shove it up your ass, honey. Shove it up your neck. Shove it up your ankles. Not today, Satan. And y'all, I think that's really all I wanted to talk about on this episode. So if you liked what I said, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all social media at DatDamnDasher. And until next time, y'all, bring on part 2 of this damn reunion because it is already so juicy and I can't wait for the rest. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.